Yo, yo, yo. What's the vibes, everybody? Salute, salute, salute. Welcome back. Miss you guys, man. What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me. Let me know you in the building. Click that like button. It costs you absolutely nothing but a couple seconds of your time. And it helps in spite of all the censorship and shadow banning that we have going on currently on YouTube. Hopefully, the likes and the sharing and the support can help break through some of that, counteraction that they're doing. So, welcome back. Appreciate you guys right now on this Sunday, February 26th. Um, it was an incredible day in the NBA. This was actually a game that I was looking forward to. And the title of this video is actually um, the NBA fortune teller strikes again, right? And the reason why I call myself the NBA fortune teller, specifically talking about today, is because of what we actually did, right? I pretty much laid out the best way for my community to become the most profitable attacking a specific game. And salute to the community, salute to everybody that was able to take advantage of this specific strategy, because it was the greatest attack in terms of ROI, in terms of risk management, in terms of profitability. All of those above, check, multiple check marks, right? So we'll get into it, but please like the video and help me get the word out. Okay, let's talk about it right now. So, um, let me bring up the game so you guys are able to check it out. Salute to everybody in the building. You already know. And if you're new here, what I speak about is gematria, right? And what gematria is, it's a numerical code that's synchronized with the English alphabet and language, and it's a number system slash, um, you know, numerical language that I use to show people how professional sports, ranging from Major League Baseball to the National Football League, and we just called the Super Bowl 57, to the National Hockey League, to Major League Baseball, National Basketball Association. It doesn't matter. We use this number system to show people how these professional sports games are rigged by this system. You are actually watching a theatrical,
All
movie,
right, welcome back, True Seeker. Sorry I'm tardy.
as
I was
opposed to an actual event, right? So let's talk about it. So obviously, congratulations to everybody who decided to back the Atlanta Hawks today, as they were successful in defeating the Brooklyn Nets. Right now, just on the surface, this is not a very impressive call, as the Atlanta Hawks were a 6 point or 5.5 point favorite, just about a minus 200 money line favorite. Now, for those of you who've been following me for a long time, this would never be a game I recommend, specifically because of the price, right? I never teach or promote risking two to get a return of one, right? And in other words, you would have to risk 200 to get a return of 100 over a long period of time. That is not profitable, and it's not sustainable over over the length of a season, or a huge sample size, right? So it's never something I do. Okay, but as you guys can see, the Atlanta Hawks were successful in defeating them. Now, I want to show you guys what I specifically advised every one of my members, community, and clients to attack this game, right? I'll bring it up for you guys. That way you never have to take my word for it. I will, I've always shown evidence for everything that I talk about. Okay, so let's get it. Okay, so right here, before I even got into the game, I advised all my clients, all my community members, this with stars attached to it. I let them know that this game below is not, underline the word not, is not to be attacked with the huge pre-game money line price tag. We're not doing that. We're not attacking that. Hopefully, a better live price opportunity presents itself that falls below our standard of a minus 165 or lower. Okay. These are the games that we like to focus on, as well as underdogs. So I advise everybody that the way in which to attack this game is not to bet it before the game starts, because Atlanta's already a huge favorite. Now, what we will hope for is a better live opportunity throughout the game, a live price, so that we get better ROI, we get better returns. And that's exactly what happened, right? So this is why the title of this video is the Gematria Fortune Teller, the NBA Fortune Teller, because I foretold that there would be an opportunity for us to get a better return as well as an even bigger ROI by ignoring the pregame money line price and just being very, very hopeful that an advantageous opportunity would present itself, which is exactly what happened, right? So salute to myself for putting people on to what exactly was going to happen and what ended up being the case, right? Now, because of the way in which this game happened, what you did have was, excuse me, what you had was multiple opportunities to jump on this game with a better price, okay? Now, if you were paying attention to the way in which the game flowed, the Brooklyn Nets took an early 4-point lead in the first quarter, right? Which gave you an opportunity to jump on the Atlanta Hawks at around a minus 160 money line price, okay? Which is way better than the pregame price of minus 200. Uh, but again, that wasn't even the best opportunity. Now, fast forward to the third quarter, if you were even more patient, right? You had an opportunity where the Brooklyn Nets took a 5-point lead against the Atlanta Hawks, and that presented the Atlanta Hawks as a live underdog, in which case they ended up being plus money at right around a plus 110 return on your investment. So, because I advise every one of my community members and everybody that supports me to ignore the pregame price, which was well with beyond our threshold and what we're comfortable attacking. Everybody was able to take advantage of a live underdog situation in which the Atlanta Hawks were now returning plus money. Okay, plus money late in the third quarter or mid third quarter for the Atlanta Hawks to come back and win the game after they were trailing by 5 points. So for those of you that exercise patience, that believed in the decode, that believed in the opportunity would present itself, salute to you guys. Salute to all my veterans, my sharks, my sharps with a P. You guys took care of business. Salute, salute, salute. And I felt super, super confident. That the Atlanta Hawks were 100% going to take care of business. And this is, I'll get into the decode right here. Okay, so I'm back right now. So yeah, let's get into it. So salute to everybody in the building, right? And why we love this game, I'm going to summarize the decode out of respect for the people that actually support me directly and support the content, right? We want to keep it exclusive to the people that go the extra mile, invest in me, and invest in themselves, right? Let's talk about it. So, what we loved about this game right there, and we actually saw this a couple of days in advance, and we were waiting for this specific game. What we loved about this was that the Brooklyn Nets could pick up their 26th loss of the season. Right there on the surface was something that we loved. We saw it a couple games in advance, and it played out exactly like we wanted to. The Brooklyn Nets came into today's game 34-25 on the season. So they ended up picking up their 26th loss of the season. And this was the key indicator that had us feeling extremely confident that the Atlanta Hawks would come back and win the game, which is exactly what they did, and which is why we were able to take advantage of a live underdog situation, avoiding the horrible price of minus 200 for the Atlanta Hawks pregame, right? So that was nothing. That was nothing we were ever looking at to attack. Okay. And the reason why the 26 is important, so for those of you that don't follow Gematria and don't understand how to use it, this is the reason, right? So I'll bring up the Gematria calculator so you guys can follow me. Keep it real simple to one number, right? Obviously, this is the NBA. Just right down the surface, game equals 26 and 17, right? When somebody hits like a game winner or whatever, back in the schoolyard days, when you hit the game, that's what you would yell, like game, boom, 26. Now it's just I find it ironic as well as comical that game equals 26, but that's not what we loved, right? So the Brooklyn Nets picked up their 26th loss of the season playing the Hawks. Hawks equaling 26 in single reduction, okay? while also today being the 26th day of the month, which is why we love that 26. It lined up 26, 26, as well as game equaling 26. Trey Smith, I'm sorry, the Trey Young ended up hitting the game winner um, to defeat the Brooklyn Nets and locking in that 26 loss for the Brooklyn Nets for the season. That was really what we loved about it. The Hawks equaling 26. Um, Today being the 26th day of the month, which lined up perfectly with the Brooklyn Nets picking up that specific loss. Right. Adding on top of that, the Brooklyn Nets picked up their 15th away loss for the season. Atlanta equaling 15 in the purest cipher, the reduction cipher. Today also being a 15 date numerology. Um, those are just things that further supported what we saw, which was the Atlanta Hawks to come back and successfully defeat the Brooklyn Nets, which is exactly what happened. So salute to my to community on taking advantage of it. Salute to everybody who decided to follow me specifically and ignoring that ugly pregame price that we would never recommend or chase because we never have to chase wins like that. Understanding the strategies that we put in place for the last 3 years, going on 4 years now, that have continued to reap benefits, continued to be extremely consistent and successful. We patiently waited for the right opportunity to attack, and that's exactly what we did. So salute to everybody that did exactly what I advised them to do, right? Which is amazing. I love seeing it. I love hearing about it, and it's amazing, right? So let's get to the community members. Salute for everybody in the building. Jupiter in the building. Nerd is in the building. Ida's in the building. Appreciate you guys. You already know, Mr. Boy, too much free gems. Appreciate you, brother. Right. Um, I don't know who this person is, but someone says no way you can say there was a riddle for only one team. Actually, I can, which is exactly what I did. I advised my entire community that this was that the Atlanta Hawks would be successful in defeating the Brooklyn Nets, which is exactly and so much so and so confidently we actually waited for a better opportunity to attack the game. We waited for them to fall behind in the game to attack a more advantageous price. So yes, there was a way I can say there was a riddle for only one team because that's exactly what we did. So I don't know what that comment is about, but anyway, we're not going to give that any light. Salute to everybody. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Please kick that like button. Help me share the video. For those of you that are not already a member of the community, the link is in the description of every one of my videos. Come on, join the fastest growing and the most successful sports handicapping community on the planet, as well as salute to everybody. As we love to say on this channel, Gematria at its finest, easy as 1, 2, 3. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Salute. Big congratulations. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend. Um, I'm actually on my way out of here. So I will see you guys soon. Take care. Salute. Peace out. Oh, and before I get out of here, hold on. As we always like to do, is provide more evidence, right? And again, I will reiterate: you never have to take my word for something. What you can do is always go to my community section where there's direct feedback pouring in immediately, always at the conclusion of every game. So um, today's comment, today's community post was my biggest compliment are the people that support me and directly benefit from my work. Link for my picks in the description of every video. Obviously, this is coming in right now. 186% ROI. Salute, brother. Best of the world. Ain't even close. Thank you. Thank you. Hawks was just plus money. As I said, there was an opportunity to take advantage of them as a plus money underdog. So, congratulations once again for us. Another notch on the belt, another live underdog to talk about. Salute, Victor the GOAT. Appreciate all you do. Keep up the great work. And obviously, bags, bags, bags everywhere bags. So appreciate everybody. We'll get out of here on that note, positive note. I'll see you guys in the next one. Appreciate it. Salute. Congratulations. And we out of here.